another episode of Becoming a Practical Machinist. I'm Rebecca Wolfinger of Mil-Spec Manufacturing.
And I'm Kurtis Wolfinger, and join us on today's episode of A Day in the Life at Mil-Spec Manufacturing.
Now, when we first get to the shop in the morning, the first thing I like to do is jump on the laptop. You know, check to see if there's any RFQs that came in or emails that I might have missed last night because we closed down. Or like right now, to get confirmation that my material that I ordered from our vendor is cut and ready to pick up. So it looks like I'm going to be jumping in the truck in a little bit and not only heading to Stock Car Steel, which is local material vendor to us, but also to our customers who have a production run that needs to be a rush order that's going to be cut and waiting for me today.
All right, looks like this is on a top priority of our production schedule. Doesn't have a setup sheet, but it does have a material receiving and inspection report that we do with every one of these jobs. Let's get it over in front of the machine and get it programmed while the machine does its warm-up.
I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this email, and I'm going to head out to go pick up the material. We did get some new RFQs, so I went ahead and I put them into the needed quote file.
Awesome. All right, well, Becca's out getting us some material. All right, the machine just got done doing its warm-up. I'm gonna go ahead and program this part so we can get into our setup and get this part rolling. Let's go. This is the part that we're gonna be working on today. Now, I've been playing around with CloudNC after seeing my buddies Ian and Kenny use it. Last month, I had an assembly of 30 complex parts for a single RFQ come in, and I was up until about 3 a.m. most nights just working on just the programming. So, and I really wanted to see if that would help me in situations like that. And I can definitely say it would have. It's really good when you have a large amount of complex parts to program because you're going to upload multiple of them at one time. All right. But the thing I didn't realize is it doesn't create the entire program. All right. It only does about 70% of it. And you absolutely have to go in and manually fine tune it and finish it out. But in situations like that 30-piece assembly, just to have the bulk programming of it done would have alleviated a lot of pressure and time off of me. Because being a small business owner, you think you'd be in front of that machine, you know, and just making parts. No, you're behind a screen programming and doing quotes. So, but I probably wouldn't use CloudNC just for simple parts, as I personally prefer templating. It's how I expedite my programming. But when I'm really busy, this helps me a lot. Or even Becca can take models and put them onto Fusion and then put them through CloudNC and get the bulk of the program done, and I can just go back in later and finish it out. So it definitely helps out even in areas of inexperience and time. Now that I got the bulk of the programming done, I'm going to go in, fine tune it, and finish it out. I'm going to go ahead and post this out onto my flash drive. Give it a second. Let this thing recognize if there's a flash drive in there. All right, while that downloads that program, I'm going to go ahead and build my tools. And by the time I come back, it should have that program downloaded.
does it work out? Combine 1,000 pounds of steel with North Carolina summer. I'm hot, I'm sweating, I'm done. Anyways, let me show you guys what we do next here at Mil-Spec Manufacturing. Every piece of material that comes through our doors has a material receiving and inspection report. So, what does that consist of? I'm measuring to make sure I have the correct dimensions. I'm checking the quantity of it, the quality of it. Does it have certification requirements with it, and where is that? All that information goes on this piece of paper, and then we combine that with a traveler, and that gets put on the material, and it goes through the entire shop, through the entire manufacturing process with that. So let's go ahead and fill these bad boys out.
Now, the next form that we do here at Mil-Spec is our inspection report. What we're going to do right now is we're going to inspect this part to make sure that OP1 and OP2 are ready to go and be put in production for the first article inspection. And then once all the parts are done and inspected, they go right over to our shipping area with all the paperwork. And then at that time, Becca takes all that paperwork and scans it in to our digital filing cabinet and saves it under each individual customer that we have. All right. First article checked out. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go ahead and since I checked out, I'm going to go ahead and load up the next OP1, OP2 and get a few more of these done before we end our day. Afterwards, I'm going to go ahead and jump on the computer and knock out those quotes. All right.
All right, and I'm going to use the desk and the computer before he gets over here to quote stuff. So, what am I doing? Marketing. You can't have a business if people don't know you exist, and marketing is a huge part of that. So if you happen to watch the video, I think it's called like 5 Things That Transformed Our Business. We kind of touched base on our marketing styles and where we like to put our focus on, and you know, what we like to use, what we don't like to use. So our biggest thing that we love is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is worth its weight in gold. We get about 95% of our customers there. So I like to make sure I'm pretty active on LinkedIn and post 5 days a week. So what I do, here's a little hack for you guys for the marketing, is I like to make a list every single day for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I have like 5 categories that I kind of want to hit for my topics and my marketing stuff. So I do something that's at the shop, Mil-Spec related. I do something that's inspiring. I do something that's funny. People always love funny stuff. I do something that's practical machinist related, and then usually another Mil-Spec topic thing, either an event we're having or just what's going on in the shop. So if you guys actually, let me see. Get on LinkedIn, look at my profile if you ever need some inspiration. You probably won't be able to see this unless I screen record it for you. Let's see. Like here's a funny post that I did this week where Kurtis lovingly stole some of my coffee. Inspiration, keep it made in America. Something happening at the shop. This is our friend, John, who owns Two Stroke Mafia Performance, and he bought our very first shirt from our store. And here's actually that marketing video I just recently shared again because it has really good information into it. So that was a practical machinist box I ticked. Oh, here's one too for our new podcast. So going through and I'm making my list of what I'm going to be putting on here. So far I have, you know, for our inspiration, we're going to be sharing actually this guy right here. His name was Earl Price. He was Kurtis and I's godfather. He was a machinist. He worked at Quality Products down in Charlotte, and he's a big inspiration for Mil-Spec and us getting into manufacturing. So we're going to be doing a post about him. But hopefully that gives you a little bit of example of, you know, what goes into marketing, try to tick those 5 boxes of things so it's a lot easier to figure out what you want to cover instead of just like waking up every day and trying to do it on the fly. Scheduling helps so much in advance. So let me jump into this.
All right, let's knock out these quotes. Got those parts programmed and the estimates in QuickBooks sent out. Looks like the machine's done. I'm going to start cleaning up and head out for the day. All right.
Thank you guys so much for joining us in the day in the life at Mil-Spec Manufacturing. Make sure you turn on your notifications, like and subscribe so you never miss another awesome episode. We'll catch you guys later. Thank you.